So welcome, good morning. I'm Emmanuel, welcome to the Gen House experience. So we have been in the Gen House for like, how many months? 2.5 months. Yeah, we've been living here. And we are 5, as you can see, from different places. We are 2 are from Kericho, 1 from Kitui, 1 from Nairobi here, Nairobi, Kenya, and our good friend here is from Belgium. Yeah, and I can say the stay here has been quite well, very educative in many ways, especially living the house together when you don't know the background of anyone. It has been quite well, and living in the Gen House has been well, I can say. For instance, in a normal week we go to work on Monday afternoon after the lessons in the morning. That is the same to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays we go to work from morning to evening. So yeah, many of us, most of us, I can say, have learned, especially from the workplaces. And our brother here can tell us more about the work. Yeah.
Okay, for me in the workplace, I worked in the workshop, me and Daniel, and the boss, Emmanuel, Didier. At the workplace, I can say it is a very good experience because before I came here, I worked at a workshop also. So my experience now, I think it has improved in that category of working in the workshop. Being there, work is very good, work is splendid. Teamwork is being built there. No arguing with the other. If you're being told this, you just do it. And the work is been great with Emmanuel. When he tells you do this fast, just cooperate and you do it. No arguing. Fast was the main aim. That was the theme, or can you say that was the ego in the workshop? Fast. Yeah.
So in the workshop, have you ever been? Do you have any experience before you came here? Have you ever been working in that environment, or is it a new experience for you?
For me, the experience, I can say, it has been boosted. It has improved from the level it was, because back then, I can say the material we were using there compared to here, they are different. Yeah, and the machines and everything, I can say it is improved likewise from compared to the other place back in Kericho. The timber quality, the paints and everything, yeah, are much far difference compared to Kericho where I worked. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Steven, for your experience about work. So, not only here in the Gen House, we live with 3 pillars, that is work, spirituality, and community. So, since we are done with work, I can move to spirituality, and my brother here is going to introduce himself well and tell us more about his experience on the spirituality.
Okay, in the field of spirituality. So my name is Dennis Boya from Kitui. In the field of spirituality, when we are in a busy place, in this movement for Korari, Maria Polis, Piero, to me, I can quote a Bible verse, that is Psalms 86:11. Teach me your ways, O Lord, that I may live according to your truth. Grant me purity of heart, so that I may honor you. While living in this field, we have been able to have different encounter in spiritual life. We have been able to pray rosary as a community, as we are here 5 in number. We've been praying together every day. We choose to pray for someone, and also we've been attending masses, and also weekly masses. And this encounter us an impact in our lives, in our faith and trust in God. Actually, a mass is a greater prayer, and for us, because we are getting the chance to attend the mass every day and also on Sundays, this has increased our faith much. Also, I don't know if we all at our homes have been attending masses every day, but it has been a chance, a great opportunity for us in Maria Polis Piero. I can say that to be a saint, it means just to contribute a little thing that is making you to live the ways that the Lord needs you to live and to keep the commandments of the Lord. The spirituality life involves love, and as I can quote from John chapter 14 verse 15, no greater love than this, for one to lay down his life for his brothers. Coming together and praying together shows love, and through this we are able to imitate the words of Jesus, the life of Jesus himself when he was in the world. He was praying together with his disciples, and he taught them how to pray and how to live together in a special way to show love to each and everyone. And for sure, we have been able to live a spiritual life that involves love. And where there is love, there is unity. And prayer brings about love and unity.
Thank you, Dennis, for that powerful word. I can say a small thing about the spirituality. Personally, before I came to the Gen House experience, I was not that close, I can say, compared to now, spiritually. And it has brought me closer to God, and the stay here has given me a chance to reflect deeper on my values, that I am supposed to have. And yeah, thanks to Dennis, who was leading us in this, I can say it is really advantageous to me, and thumbs up to Dennis for that. So the third pillar I would like to talk about is the community, and I can narrow it down to the Gen House. So my brother here is going to talk about life in the house generally, and the pros and cons that we have here in the house.
Okay, I'm John Paul from Nairobi. I remember the first time when we came here, Stefan welcomed us. I was the first one to come here. he cooked lunch for us, and Emmanuel and Steve came later. Then Dennis came the next day. I'm right? Yes. We were here with my friend there, my brother Daniel. So in the house, since we are here, the main challenge that we have experienced is only water. But I know the next gen boys who will come here, they will improve the situation of water, because it was a very difficult problem to deal with. Sometimes I was playing football, man. So at the time I'm from the football coming here, I find no water, so I have to take my things and to go and borrow to shower in other houses here. And according to the food, you are given you have been given 3,000 for shopping, and for the first time, because we didn't know how this goes, we were just eating. We were just doing eating so much that we don't know if this will reach us the next week. We thought that this is only for some, but there is a time that even the food even does not finish 1 week. So the other days we have to stay hungry. So as I can say, that this situation of shopping, it must be at least be increased a little, so that everything here in Kenya, the economy is high, things are rising up. So when you go to the market, you find that sometimes the prices are high, sometimes the prices are low. So when the prices are high, you have to buy a little food, and maybe that food cannot take us from that week, but we managed. But after we knew this is the way, we had to come up with a plan so that we can buy food which can reach us can take us on 1 week period. So there's a time I remember we stopped buying bread and milk. So in order to buy some flour and rice, so that the food can stay a little longer. But us not knowing, there was someone at his home. He was suffering, because at home he had usually eat bread in the morning and tea. So we had again to go back to to buying the bread and the milk. So so after that, so I think after we thought about that, we decided that if he was suffering, so we didn't know he was suffering, but when he had a meeting, he had to explain himself. So he had to go back to that situation of buying bread and milk. So so we had to bought, but if bread was to bought, we had only to eat only 2 slices on breakfast. So it was a little bit difficult, but we had survived in the house. In the house, we had no one had a quarrel with anyone, no fights. We have been united in the house. Activities we have been doing together. When you are going out, also you are going together, and also the cleaning of the house. With the help of Emmanuel and Daniel, they were able to organize how the house will be clean, and the way we should do the work in the house. Yes, and we here, as you can see, we have different colors: green, blue.
Green.
Is color green, color blue, violet. Yes, violet, yellow, and I am red. So as a community of Fokolari, we had to to show these you have to do these colors according to the life here. So we had to leave these aspects as Focolare members, as the Gen boys. So it was a very good experience for me in the house, living with the people from different communities, cultures, and even we had to learn new things like cooking. I remember there's a time we went at Fazenda, we learned how to cook pizza. Yes, now I know how to cook pizza, and also Valentine taught us how to bake cake. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, John Paul, for your experience about living in the Gen house. Yeah, he has talked a lot, especially about the kitchen. You have really survived, especially the part for the milk and bread. You had to stay for some time in order to buy flour and rice, the way he has said. Yeah, so yeah, thank you very much. The community, the living in the Gen house has fostered growth as a community, and it has shown us the importance of living together. Yeah, and considering other people's needs, because you see, as Robbie said, you see the other as another me. Yeah, so thank you very much for that. And our friend here has not talked about so since he's the we are from Kenya, the four of us. Since he is not from Kenya, I know that his experience is a little different from us, because yeah, he's not from here. I think he will tell us where he's from, how he has lived here in Kenya, how he has managed to stay for 3 months, 4 months actually, stayed here for 4 months, and he's going to tell us everything about that. So welcome.
Okay. Me, it's Daniel Boldo. I have 18 years old. I'm from Belgium. I come here for 4 months to discover a country, a new culture. And yes, I have started my study in Belgium, but the study I start was not for me, and I have to find another way to finish my year. Then I come here. I find a nice place, nice people, and someone told me about the Gen experience. Then I accept to do. I don't really know what it was, but I learned. It was a little bit difficult for me because I don't speak Swahili, and I don't understand a lot the conversation and the discussion, but yeah, we managed for understood each other, I think, and yes, they teach me about how to cook something like ugali.
Yeah.
I doesn't know about that. I cook. I know how to cook now or not.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thumbs up.
And yes, also cabbage and all of these things from Kenya. And I have to teach them how to cook pizza, but Italian come at my place and do it.
Go to Belgium.
Yes, and I think it's all for me.
So thank you, Daniel. And I have to commend his ugali, by the way. It's very nice. Yeah, and I would like to talk about the lessons we have had here. That is very important to say, We've been having different talks with different people who teach us about different things when it comes to life, especially in today's world, in the modern world, how to become a saint in the modern era. Yeah, you know, I remember one speaker told us it's not a must. You go to the wilderness, go fast, wear rags, wipe yourself with mud so that you become a saint. You can become a saint who enjoys a beer on the weekend. Yeah, it's just the way of life you decide to do. So the lessons have been really touching to me. I have a lot to take home, especially from Robbie. Robbie has taught us a lot. He's the one thing I'll take home from Robbie is what I've already said, see the others another me. That is a really touching phrase that when you think about it, it is really, yeah, it is really helpful. It will be really helpful to me personally.
Simple.
So we were also taught deeply about the Focolare movement, the way it started in Africa. The first country was Cameroon. Yeah, Cameroon. And we have knowledge. We now have knowledge about the Focolare, especially Daniel, who didn't know about it at first. I think he can now take something back to Belgium. And about the Focolare, since we live in the community, we have been able to visit the Focolares here, know more about the Focolarinos and the Focolarinas. Yeah, it has been a wonderful experience. The Focolares here in the male side are four Focolares. We have been fortunately have been able to visit all of them, and it has been a wonderful experience. And it has been wonderful. We have been privileged to visit the female Focolarina house, one of the houses. But see, because of the program, the tight schedule, we have not been able to visit all of the houses. But at least we know about them, and we have been able to socialize with them. They have been able to teach us a lot about the Focolare, and maybe or maybe not, some of us will become Focolarinos. Maybe, yeah. So it has been wonderful. Can I conclude? Yeah. So thank you for being with us through the tea time. We really wish that you could have stayed longer here in Mariapolis Piero for the Gen, to continue with the Gen, to graduate from the Gen house to the Gen school. But because of most of us going to prepare for school, others are going to school, it will not be able. But otherwise, the Gen house experience has been wonderful and really educative. I am Emmanuel, so thank you for being with us.
Adios.
Goodbye.
Ciao.